Hello there, welcome back to Banished and Kingswood. So, last time we ended up with, I guess I should say, kind of a food deficit. We also apparently have some issues here with the average health. I would presume that's because of the fact that I sent them, well, everywhere to, well, collect raw materials, and as a result, they suffered with that. But that's not a real problem right now. The problem, so to speak, is the fact that, as I said, we're having kind of a deficit in food, which means that potentially here we'll have some deaths due to starvation. Of course, I would like to, well, avoid that, but we'll have to see how much food we actually manage to produce this summer, or during this season here. Potentially, I might actually have to start trading, but that itself is a horrible idea, simply because of the fact that I need wood, and what I use to trade is basically wood. So trading my wood for food, well, if I had a steady supply, it wouldn't be a problem, but I don't have a steady supply. It would actually ruin me. It would put me in a very bad spot. So, for now, I'll still rely on the farms to a bigger or less degree. We still have some farms here that have horrible yields, but not too much I can do about that. I also came up with a theory last time that the reason why I'm currently having such a problem with food is mostly due to the cattle that, as you know, suffered a series of diseases and every single one of them died. So what I think we'll do is just actually move the cow that is currently in these pens here and put some other, well, animal in between, just to try and make sure that we don't end up with that same problem. But once again, it's not something that can be guaranteed, and that is of course a, let's face it, that's a troublesome thing. If I can't guarantee that I can actually make things work here, then things are definitely going to get awkward, and they're probably going to get awkward rather quickly. So, more or less as a result of that, or as a countermeasure, I'm going to try and set up this village to the east, and we're going to try to use this as more or less a farming village. I have no idea how we'll set up the farms, but I'll probably just set them up around this area here, and build houses here, and of course to the east. I can just remove the farms later, so it's not a problem. But 25,000, it's been ages since we have been that low on the food count. So yeah, it's definitely bad. But it seems like we're harvesting at least a little bit here. Well, some people have started the harvest. So I'll have to see how much food we actually have when the harvest is done. But I wouldn't count on it being too much. We'll simply have to wait and see by the time here. We have a lot of people that are coming of age, which means that building in this area is definitely going to be important, but it's also kind of risky for, well, the very simple reason that if you imagine if you will, that we're going to have even more people to feed, and as such, I could potentially screw myself really over here. Oh, hello there. Welcome to a fine village, sir. What can I do for you? I will take all your logs if I can fit them, and I'm pretty sure I can, so give me your 1800 logs. Why? Why can't I take all of them? Well, guess we'll take 1,000 first then, and hopefully get them shipped out so I can trade the other logs as well. Hopefully. I need those logs, as you know, so get this. I need all of them. I want all of them, is probably the right wording, so I'll allow the people to remove them, and then we'll see how it stands afterwards. Pretty sure I was about to say, pretty sure the hungry people are those who are working on the project over here, but they weren't. We're going to set up 4 houses, of course, too, to well populate the market, and then we'll see how it stands afterwards. But for now, we'll simply have to see if at least we're going up again on the food levels. So that is good. I had the hiccups, by the way. I'm pretty sure you've noticed. So I think I'll just take a short break. Sorry, take a short break to get rid of it. I did say that we'll definitely have some food issues in time to come here. I have traded logs, so I don't have that problem anymore. But we'll definitely have food issues, so the sole purpose of the eastern village here will be food. And only food. I don't really see any reason to do anything else, so we're definitely going to try and get this thing built during the winter. We're going to set up a lot of farms in the area. We definitely need this secondary farming village, and that's a lot of people. Yeah, they're clearing out the area. That's how it is. So I think what we're going to do is just build everything. It's the thing that makes the most sense. Just get these buildings built. It should allow me to build at least 6 farms. If I say there's 2 people, no, I'll have 6. How many do I have in each vendor? 12? Yeah, I have 12 in each vendor. So I need 6 houses for the vendor. I need 2 houses each farm, so I can have 3 farms right now. I think I want to up that to 6. But before I do that, let's just place down some farms so I can actually know how much I can build here. There we go, 1 farm. Yeah, and as you can see, I actually had them already clear out the area. See, we need a road in between. I think I'll just use dirt roads because I'm pretty sure that these farms will be moved in the long run. I'm pretty sure we'll build something else here. But right now I need those farms because I need the food. So I'm not too... I don't care too much about how it looks. I simply need it to work. That is more or less my thoughts. So yeah, let us just get these dirt roads up so I actually know my limits, and hopefully we'll be able to, as I said, make something work here. Once again, I'll try and see how many farms I can actually fit here first, and then we'll work from that presumption. 14. There we go. There we go. So now I have what, 5 farms? Something like that. It's kind of hard to build these things in the winter, especially since, well, you don't see anything at all. Yeah, we'll have them remove everything and then I'll set up the farms. But, wow, I have no idea what's wrong with my voice today, but as you can see, I have 6 farms, so I need 12 houses for the farms, and I need 6 houses for the vendor, so we can definitely build more houses here without it really being a problem. I'm pretty sure I need my village to survive at least 1 more year though, so I'm pretty sure we will be starting to trade for food. We'll simply have to see how it goes. There we go, as you can see I've added 2 more rows, and hopefully that'll be enough, but it probably won't be. But we will be aiming to build with that. We'll simply have to see how it plays out. We have some merchants incoming, and I've closed the window here for some weird reason. But as you can hear, I get... my voice actually gets very... I guess I should say dry, the more I speak, so... I have no idea if I'm brewing on anything, but I should be fine. I'll try to limit my speaking though, so we'll allow this to be built, and then we'll see how we stand. If we need any more food, things like that, I'll simply have to consider that as we go. And just as a precaution, since we actually use food to make ale, we'll put those guys, well, on some other duty. We'll see how it plays out. Now that we've actually reached spring here, we can actually see how well my setup is. And right now, I'd say it's very, very, well, not exactly wrong, but not great either. So, can I set up another farm here? No. Can I set up another farm here? Probably. Yeah, we'll set up a 13 times 15 here. It's not the best ratio. I prefer 14 times 14, but it should work, and that is basically what is what's the important bit here. Of course, it's going to be kind of weird with. I probably won't be able to actually set up or make this work during this season. I might actually have to wait for the next one. But no matter how you actually slice it here, I'm pretty sure we will make something work. It's just going to take a little bit of time. So I'll build 3 more houses here. And as I said, we'll probably not be starting to work with these farms this year. We're going to start next year. So I bought 8,000 food in an effort to try and help. 8,000 food for 2,000 firewood. So hopefully that'll help keep our heads over water until next season. And that is basically the entire goal behind the idea. So I'm a little bit unsure, as I said, if I want to actually start using I think I just need 8 people here. But as I was saying here, as I'm a little bit unsure if I want to try and start using these farms this season or next. I'll probably start this season though. We'll have to consider that, but it's kind of a gamble. A lot of the people will be also working on these farms, I'm pretty sure about that, so I think we might as well just start working here. We'll have some cabbages. And apparently here I need to put people to labor duty. But yeah, we're just going to use this farm this season. And I'm going to fix the... hopefully here we can fix this other business later. But it also shows me that I don't really need the blacksmith. I should probably build a hospital up here though. But school, probably, chapel. Not really necessary, I already have another chapel. But I might as well build it. So I think I'll just build the things that are here. But I'll change the blacksmith and tailor out for something else. The woodcutter, not really necessary, I think. I'm pretty sure they're capable of fetching food from, well, out of town, I guess I should say. But we're going to at least make a rock road or paved roads for this area. But for now, I'll allow the villagers to build this area up, and we'll see how much food we have when we actually reach next spring here. It could be very interesting. Sheep, no use for sheep at all. But as you can see, the recovery of, well, the cow is going to take quite a while. These guys are making food. You've received an award, town. Which means that we now have 900 people living here. That is why I'm having food issues. And it's going to be a lot more once these buildings are done. So I definitely have to build the Eastern Food Village, I guess I'll call it. We'll just set up farms and things like that in this area. I'm a little bit unsure if I actually want to build another market down here and a little bit of a smaller village. I probably should, but we'll see what we actually have room for. So for now, I'll allow the buildings here to finish, and hopefully we can make the Eastern Village work here. Judging by the food supply, we should at least be able to survive another 2 years with how it's currently going. We'll see. As you can see, I have planned a little bit further ahead, but not much though. I'm going to set up a lot more farms here, and we're going to stick with just farms for the moment. We're also going to set up roads around them. And I'm going to build another 16 houses here as soon as these guys are done and we get the farming going. When I know where I actually need people and things like that. But I'm definitely going to need to well, expand, so to speak. So this is probably for the best. I've also bought another 1,000 stones from the traders, so that is also set. I have enough stone to actually make this work, and the only real thing that I have to worry about right now is, as you can see, we're down to 15,000 in food on our lowest. So after this year, I definitely have to make sure that the Eastern Village can produce a very good supply or amount of food, because if they can't, we're definitely going to get into a horrible situation where we'll potentially get into a lot of trouble. So in order to try and combat that, I'll build another 2 storage barns here, because I did not actually take them into the equation and I have no idea where to actually, well, properly place them. So I'm going to place a couple here, and hopefully that'll do the job. But building all of this and making sure that everything is ready for next year shouldn't actually be a problem once the farms are done here. 251 farmers will, well, act as regulars, but as I said, it should be fine. Do I want to trade for some more food? Do I want to gamble and think I have enough food? I don't think I want to do that. 8,000 units, let's buy 5,000 of these, 3,000 corn, I think, and that should be fine. 3,000 or 4,000. So as you can see, we're basically just trading for food now in an effort to stay alive. I have enough logs. I just need to make sure that we have enough food, and trading for food is one way of doing that, at least for the moment, until everything is safe here. So we do have a, what should I say, a backup plan, a second, well, I should probably just call it a backup plan. But yeah, we are going to build this entire area. Vendors, students, herbalists, builder, farmers. Yeah. Let's do a quick parting here to see where actually people work. Wanted the pot tool. So yeah, mostly actually walking quite a fair distance, I think. Yeah. Not actually that long a distance, but you get the idea. I'm still going to use these people as farmers. And for now, we'll keep the 20 builders, but we'll set up 2 more farms here. I guess we'll go for pepper, wheat. I'll just continue down the line here to make sure that I have, well, a little bit of everything, so that I'm pretty sure that not everything can fail during a single harvest, so we'll take a little bit of everything. It seems to be a good way of doing things. But yeah, for now we'll simply wait for this village to be completely built, and then we'll put all of these people, 24 people, and that would mean that I can set up 6 more farms. So I can't actually use all of these, but I can use most of them next year. Hopefully. We'll simply have to wait and see. I might actually transfer some people from the fishermen or fisheries to work on the farms instead, especially during this summer. That is probably a good idea. But for now, let us just try to get everything that I want to get built. So we'll see how it stands next year. But as you can see, the food supply is ever dwindling, so it's definitely a big problem. And I'm trying to solve it, but as you can see, even now, late autumn, we have harvested half our gains, and no, we actually harvested most of it around most of the places. So starvation is definitely a potential threat here, and it's a big threat. So I think I'm just going to keep building farms now. No more houses, no more of anything else, just farms and food buildings more or less. We're going probably to trade for a lot more food too, especially if you consider. Let's check during the last 5 years how things have been looking. We produced, well, 5 years is good, but let's try 2 then. Well, we're still positive in 1 year span. Still a little bit positive, so it will change during the winter, trust me. So we'll definitely have to get the eastern village up and running, and next year we'll have it hopefully going. So that's the plan. We'll see if I can actually carry out my plan next time. Thank you for watching. Please have a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and hopefully I'll see you around next time. Bye.